This is where it all began, where James A. Allison built a landmark and a business, where one of his race teams would win the greatest spectacle in racing, and the constant search for improved, reliable performance would usher in a new era in propulsion. Here in the shadow of the Brickyard, better known as the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a fledgling company would flourish, planting the seeds of an idea that would change the way work gets done, here and around the globe. Since the beginning, James A. Allison's mantra, "Whatever leaves this shop over my name must be of the finest work possible," served as the rallying cry for the company that would bear his name for the next century. From its start in racing to producing the aircraft engines that would play a vital role in protecting freedom during 2 world wars, the engineers at Allison were constantly looking to improve performance, quality, and durability. Shortly after World War II, Allison, now part of General Motors, turned from aircraft engines to transmission engineering for military vehicles. In 1947, Allison fully automatic transmissions were introduced to power city buses. The first off-highway vehicles with Allison transmissions appeared a year later. In 1956, Allison introduced their first automatic transmission for trucks. This flagship transmission, featuring the Allison torque converter, proved exceptional in many commercial duty applications, on and off-road. Allison continued to innovate, introducing a series of transmissions, including the AT, MT, and HT family of on-highway automatics, establishing product offerings for a wide variety of applications and work. From the late 80s until now, Allison transmissions continued to incorporate innovative features, and the company introduced new lines, including an advanced parallel hybrid system to power buses. These successes led to the eventual sale and public offering of Allison Transmission, which today is a standalone company tasked with one goal. We will provide the most reliable and valued propulsion systems in the world to enable our customers to work more efficiently. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers are saying.
Reliability is very important to us for obvious reasons. Downtime's expensive.
We can't afford to have trucks breaking down on the road, not being able to supply our customers.
Die vollautomatischen Getriebe sind für uns von Vorteil, da der Fahrer nicht von Hand schalten muss, nicht vom Verkehr abgelenkt ist, wir schnell vorankommen.
Allison transmissions we find to be very reliable. We find reduced operating costs. We're not doing clutch adjustments. We have less shock load incidents.
With the fuel sense, we found that we increase our MPG by between 3/4 and a full mile per gallon.
I tell you, Allison's been a great partner. They know we're very demanding and we want the right product.
We have over 45 of them in the fleet, and we have not had one single issue with any of them.
We have not had one transmission failure in these trucks, and they've moved millions of yards of dirt.
To date, out of the 300 trucks that we have never really had an Allison transmission failure.
We can put any driver in these trucks and they can drive and they can't do anything wrong.
You know, I swore up and down I'd never driven an automatic, and when I got this truck, it was just a whole different experience.
When I got into an Allison transmission, man, it was a relief. My left foot and my right hand, at the end of the day, feel superb. And going back to driving a manual, nah, I can't drive a manual.
We need to figure out a transmission that can work in the mountains. We have yet to pull an Allison transmission out of a mixer truck, a rear discharge. They've come up with it, we tested it, they've got what it takes.
Going forward, we're going to convert all of our trucks to Allison transmissions.
The Allison transmission has leveled the playing field.
We don't lose the momentum with the Allison.
You've got to have an Allison.
Recently, the 7 millionth Allison fully automatic transmission rolled off the line, and our products can now be found at work in more than 300 OEMs. You'll find an Allison hard at work on every continent and in more than 120 countries. We are the leading manufacturer of fully automatic transmissions for commercial duty vehicles in the world. From our headquarters in Indianapolis, we have established regional headquarters in Shanghai, China, Sliedrecht, Netherlands, and Sao Paulo, Brazil. Today we have major manufacturing facilities in the US as well as India and Hungary. Allison has sales offices around the globe and an authorized dealer and distributor network featuring approximately 1,400 locations worldwide and over 1,100 here in North America. So you're never far from dedicated service or precision parts when needed. Allison transmissions are built to work better, longer, and more reliably so that no matter the application or work setting, you can get more done.